I'm at the gold medal game for the Four Nations face-off here, and I'm gonna walk you through exactly what this whole night is like. But I've been here for this whole tournament, and it's been unbelievable so far.
And it all started with my first ever trip to Bauer's Blainville office. That's a city near Montreal for the uninitiated, and it is one of the most incredible hockey places I've ever been. Let us know what you actually want to see from this place, because we shot a ton of stuff there, and we'll be coming out with kind of like a full tour soon. Unfortunately, we can't show you some of my favorite things yet because it's like fully top secret. This team works on stuff that's in like 2027, and I don't want to reveal something by accident. But there was still so much cool stuff, especially some of the tests they run to make sure the product is the best in the business.
2009 Vapor 40 HOSA Pro stuff.
This is one of the craziest places I've ever been in my life. There's hockey skates everywhere. There's every model from probably like the past 10 years in here. But maybe even more fascinating for me, the most fascinating place, is there's this like stick room that just has different makes and models of things that they've tested over the years, and maybe things that didn't make it.
They also make a ton of gear there, especially pro level custom skates. Like when I was wandering through the skate factory part, I was actually like, oh my God, these are Patrick Kane's actual skates that he's gonna use. Speaking of custom gear, we also got to surprise a bunch of influencers with custom gear for the NHL's Canada versus USA Creator Face-Off. The goalie pads are by far my favorite part. The Stars and Stripes gloves are just too clean. Honestly, all of the custom gear has been so great in this tournament. We got to see a bunch of it in person because we were at all the games in Montreal, which started out great as a person rooting for Canada. But honestly, the energy in the crowd there was just unlike anything I've ever experienced, especially the one that stood out was the Canada-USA game. But the real song of that night was obviously Freebird.
Canada's leaving. All the Canadian bands are gone.
One of the big reasons we were all actually there was because the whole Bauer team helped set up what they were calling a stick soiree on the only day off in Montreal, which was basically to celebrate the launch of Bauer's A Stick is Everything campaign. The brand team worked extremely hard on making this video, which is available on our YouTube now, so go check it out. It's so great. It just kind of gives you the nostalgia of growing up and wanting your favorite hockey stick or remembering your favorite one, any of those great memories. But we had a ton of people roll through, check out some sticks from every generation of Bauer, plus, you know, maybe put their own tape job on one or just try the sticks out. Included in those people was actually athletes, so we got to film a bunch of content with them. 2 of those videos have already been released on our channel, which is the one where players are guessing sticks and then where they're just answering random questions. We also had the empty netters there filming a podcast. But there is another video coming out where I was actually sitting with players and kind of having them rank their top 4 favorite sticks of all time. So that's coming out soon, but that was pretty much it for Montreal. So let's go back to Boston.
I've only been to TD Garden a couple times, and I love that they're having it here because this is just such a great arena. I love this walk-up. Obviously, Bob Orr statue, legendary. There's a bunch of good like bars and restaurants in the area, so there's usually a ton of people here before the game just pre and getting ready. Normally it's all Boston Bruins jerseys and stuff like that, but this one we got like a nice split between Canada and US jerseys, which I think is actually going to be perfect for the crowd because like I love a crowd that kind of battles back and forth. I'm actually kind of interested in what the split is here, so we're going to do a little scientific study. I'm going to count the next 50 jerseys I see and see what the split is.
1-0, 1-1, 2-1, 3-1 US, 4-5, 6-1. I don't know if that counts as a jersey, but we'll go 10-11-1, 12-1. Okay, wait, we've got 12-4 now. Oh, 15-4, 16-4. That's 20-4. This guy doesn't count, but sick jersey. We got Team North America, so that's 22-4, 22-5.
This is too easy. There's so many jerseys around here. I'm gonna take a little peek, and Banners is a big pregame spot, so I'm gonna check out if we can see some jerseys through the window here.
23-5. Those are Canada. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That's 5 Canada jerseys I've seen there, so we're currently at 23-10.
That's 25-10, 25-11, 25-12, 25-13 and 14, 26-13, sorry, 26-14. Wow, big Canada crew coming through here. That's 26-15, 16, 17, 26-18, 19. Look at those jerseys. What are those? Those are sick. There we go.
What a comeback for Canada.
We're going like 20, I think we're at 26, 21. This is 26, 24 now.
Okay, so that's 50, 26-24 for the U.S. Big win. Hopefully it's not that tonight.
We got a ready Canada tonight, boys!
This is mayhem.
Now, closer to game time, this is what you're walking into, and everybody brought their most patriotic outfits for the final.
This is one of the most insane outfits I've ever seen. What's up? Here we go.
Miracle jerseys were extremely popular.
I'm in the lower bowl now. We're waiting for warm-ups where, I mean, I'm so interested to see, like, is there going to be a lot of booing? Is there going to be a lot of, I think there's just going to be booing from both sides, which is going to be wild. I think it's going to be a really good environment here. Warm-ups is maybe more packed than I've ever seen a warm-up. Oh, here's the booing. Here come the boos. This is incredible. When I counted outside and there was half and half jerseys, it looks a lot like that in here. There was a lot of red.
Now for warm-ups, I always try to dial in on one guy, and this time it was Jack Eichel, who I think was actually the USA's best player in this whole tournament. Plus, I love the bucket off look he goes with warm-ups, and USA, I gotta say, was the dominant team in this look, by far the most in the tournament. Also, I should give a shout out to Jacob Slavin, who I thought was unbelievable in this tournament, and this is a little warm-up thing he seems to do, maybe a bit of a tradition. Bang, nailed it.
Warm-ups are unreal. That's one of my favorite parts of the game. There was lots of booing in warm-ups, specifically when Canada came out. The booing's been running one-sided so far. Ducks players, they play Boston next, so they're like, hey, why not stop in for a quick championship game? Yeah, Olin Zellweger here, we're doing a little video. Olin Zellweger, that's my guy. Sometimes when we have events, they'll make gear for players to wear at the events, and then sometimes they aren't able to come, so there's just gloves with their name on them. And I actually use gloves that say Zellweger on them. I should have told him.
But it wasn't just Ducks players there. There were a lot of players in attendance, like Hannah Bilka.
We got a big fan here.
Oh my gosh, are you vlogging?
Yeah.
Not working.
I know.
Try the game.
Never. I won't.
Bilks, I'm just trying to work, but Pasta was there too. It was just a must-see event, especially because of the crowd. Listen to this. Even the great ones here, and then the boos really started again when Canada started announcing their players.
And now, the starters for Canada. From Calgary, Alberta, and the Colorado Avalanche, number 8, Cale Makar.
Then we had a pretty special moment here where the Miracle team's Micah Ruzioni came out in the Johnny Gaudreau jersey. Now the Canadian anthem did start with boos. But you know, it kind of came around and then people started singing the anthem, even though it was kind of a unique version that was tough to follow.
Stand on God.
And then the USA one was just extremely loud. Obviously had to record the beginning of the game just in case they fought a million times again. Unfortunately, they did not.
No fights. No fights.
But the loudest part of the game, in my mind, was the pop on USA's first goal. Now, there was this like trivia question in the middle of the game, and the answer is Jack Eichel. But that's not why I'm showing you this. I'm showing you because the person answering it, look at this move, okay? He shaved the whole top of his head just to fully go Ben Franklin, which like I didn't know everyone just like loves Ben Franklin in the US. And honestly, it looked like this move was gonna pay off for him a while. Like I assume Ben Franklin loves Freebird.
It's not going so good.
We're back! We're back, baby! We're back! Okay, we're tied 2-2 going into the third period here. Let's go!
Now there wasn't much action in the third, but there was a very special moment when the whole crowd started chanting Johnny Hockey.
Here we go. Overtime, championship game. This is it. This is what we're doing. This is why you come to the game. This is why you do the whole tournament. It's exactly what we want. Just like 2010 Olympics. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna pick going Cale Makar overtime goal.
Now here we are, overtime underway, and I recorded most of it, but unfortunately I celebrated the game-winning goal so hard that it shut off almost immediately. Yeah! Honestly, you probably don't need to see all that anyways, but seeing the Canada national anthem one more time, plus seeing Canada lift the trophy was super special. But honestly, my favorite point of the night had to be Travis Konechny getting the piggyback ride to get his medal because he wasn't suited up for that game.
4 nations facing off.
You probably only get that if you saw that commercial, but either way, congratulations, Canada, and I'm very much looking forward to the Olympics next year.